Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna fix all this mess because we're gonna go to church. So let's do that. We are gonna go to church this morning, and I thought about not even doing makeup, just fixing my hair and throwing on some jeans and a sweatshirt, because literally our little church is come as you are, and I think 90% of the women don't even worry about putting makeup on, because we're just there to love each other and worship the Lord, and nobody worried about it. But I do feel better when I have a little makeup on. And then I'm gonna go see Wyatt and Jonathan today. Take Wyatt his birthday, go see him for his birthday finally, and Jonathan's cooking, and so we're gonna go see them and see what the day brings. But the first thing I need to do is put something on this face. I got in bed yesterday evening, about 6 o'clock yesterday night, and I'm about out of BB cream, and didn't go to sleep till 9. But laid there and watched TV and played my games on my phone. I play games through Fetch. And I earn, Fetch, where you snap your receipts. And I earn points. And I'm playing this game. And it helps earn points. So I played my game and watched TV and relaxed. And then about 9, I fell asleep, and then I didn't crawl out of my bed until 7:30 this morning. I am telling you guys, when I'm home by myself, I'll do the most around here, but I take every opportunity to get in my bed and not move, to read my books, lately that has been my me time, is just a lot of rest. Because since the middle of August, it has been insane, as you know. Planning weddings and having grandbabies and trying to keep a kid alive, literally. Travel back and forth, holding down a full-time job. God love it, Alex has been like having a newborn, but we're coming out of that phase. Like I said, working full-time, trying to keep a house, take care of 3 dogs. Oh, P.S. Last weekend the dryer went out. And at our house, something is always breaking. Always. So, a few weeks ago, it was a hot water heater. Got that fixed. Before that was the washing machine. Remember, I got that fixed. Now the dryer went out. I don't even get twisted out anymore. I just go, okay, what's next? What do we do next? So, I'm not on here to complain. I'm just explaining to you what's going on and why I will get in my bed and stay there for 12 hours any opportunity I have. And I look really yellow because my face is not this yellow, but I look it because of the Graceland wallpaper and my yellow sweatshirt. Makes me look yellow. They call it mellow. Don't worry, we won't stay this dark. Mellow yellow. Don't remember mellow yellow? Oh, that stuff makes me sick. But I remember when I was a kid, I went to spend the night with a friend or a cousin or something. I don't remember. I don't remember who I spent the night with. I think it was just a friend. And I was little. It was probably family, because my mom wouldn't have let me just go hang out with anybody, So I was probably 6, 7, I don't remember. probably friends of hers, and they had kids. I don't remember, but they let us snack on Mellow Yellow and Yellow Peeps, the marshmallow Peeps. I got so sick. And to this day, I cannot eat Peeps, but and Mellow Yellow. Can't do it. Let's try it out. Put on our little favorite lip balm from the $1 Holla. My eyes are puffy this morning. That's all right. Probably because I got too much sleep. I got too much rest. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too. All this stuff going on in our lives. Let me put on some eyeliner. Hold, please. Anyway, all this stuff going on. I was freaking out, crying every day. My tummy was hurting. Everything was an emergency. I was terrified. I was scared. I was anxious. I was just freaking out. Every day, freaking out. And I was functioning, but every day was hard. Every day was so hard. And emotionally, I couldn't do it. Like, it was getting to where I didn't want to leave the house to get in my car and drive, because just fear, just trying to function. And it's the first time I've shared this with you guys, but just everything was an emergency and a panic, and I couldn't calm myself down. I would have to call Shane and just call him crying, and I told you guys he would have to reel me in. Well, this just kept happening up until a few weeks ago. It just kept happening, and I was like, I cannot live this life, and I cannot call my husband every 2 and 3 times a day to have him talk me off a ledge. Just crying and praying and crying and praying and trying to push through, and just I couldn't do it. So I went to my doctor. Been 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And my doctor, who I've been with forever, since 2010. I've been with him since 2010, so 16 years. And I went in there, and he knows me so well. He knows everything that's going on. And I just filled him in, and I was like, I can't. I said, I'm freaking out. And I started bawling. I said, I can't pull myself out. I said, my mind is going to dark, scary places. My tummy hurts. I can't. I'm panicking. I said, everything's an emergency. I'm just freaking out. And he's like, okay. And he's like, what else is going on besides your son's transplant? What's going on? I told him. And he said, this is common. This is common. And he said, it's understandable and it's common. And he's like, are you taking your Ativan? And I said, yes, but I said, it's not. I can't just pop Ativan all day. Like, I just can't. He's like, yeah, no, you need a little something extra. So he's like, look, I'm going to start you on Lexapro. And he said, I would start you on Prozac. He said, but that takes too long. He said, and you need relief and help right now. He said, so I'm going to start you on some Lexapro. And he said, within 3 or 4 days, you're going to feel better. And he said, I want you to come back in 3 weeks. And he said, inside of a month, you're going to feel like a whole new person. He said, you're going to come back here and you're going to be like, I'm okay. I feel great. And so I'm like, whatever, because I've always trusted him. He's always guided me in the right direction. He's always watched any meds I've ever taken. He takes excellent care of my lungs. He, anything I've ever needed, he's been there, and he'll tell me what he recommends, what he doesn't recommend, what you can do, what you can't do. I trust him, and that's why I've been with him all these years. And he's only like 5 minutes older than me, so we really like him. But anyway, and he knows my history, right? He knows. And so, anyway, he started me on Lexapro. I go back and see him on Friday so I can give him an update. So I started Lexapro on a Wednesday. And Thursday, I didn't feel anything. You know, of course, in like 24 hours. I need to hustle. And, Thursday, didn't really feel anything. Friday and Thursday I cried. Friday I felt a little shift. And I think I just cried a little bit. I could definitely feel myself going, okay, I think this might work. Saturday was pretty good, same thing. And then I woke up Sunday morning. So Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So within 4 days, I have not cried or freaked out or had any panic. I've even gotten my joy back. I feel like me again. I am sleeping better. I can function. I can think. I can focus. I am telling you, it has changed my life. And I am on the lowest dosage. I'm on, what's it? I don't have my glasses on. Let me see. Five milligrams. Yep. And I'm just like, thank you, Jesus, God in heaven. And now, and of course, Alex is getting better, and everything doesn't feel like, I mean, he's still, you know, he'll be a liver patient the rest of his life, but if he has to get magnesium or if he has to get a pint of blood, I don't have to freak out and go, oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong? Is his liver failing? You know, my mind doesn't go off to those big scary places. I just go, okay, you need, which he hasn't needed blood or magnesium in a few weeks, but, you know, that stuff used to be scary. Now I'm like, okay, let's go get you some blood. Let's go get you some magnesium. Everything's going to be okay because Jesus brought us this far. He's going to take us all the way. So anyway, if anybody ever has to start any medication or antidepressant or something because you're freaking out, it is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. I've been on antidepressants before, but it's been 100 years ago. And, you know, sometimes you need them and you don't have to stay on them forever. You don't have to, but I'll tell you what, Lexapro has changed my life, and I don't know how long I'm going to need to stay on it. I don't know if I'm going to have to do it the rest of my life or for a year. I don't know, but I am grateful and thankful for it. So that's why I'm able to get back to life, because I can focus and I can think clear, and I can, I look so tired and I can do what I need to do. Okay, let's do something with this hair. I think this is day 3. I go about 3 days without washing it now, you know, because it's gray and wiry. You know, the older you get, the drier it gets. I gotta get to Shanna. I got on her appointment maker yesterday. She has no availability till December. So we're just gonna have to rock the jacked up, grow out pixie bob until she gets back, because I ain't going to nobody else. I'm just not. So we're gonna live by my rule. If you don't like it, don't look at it. How about that? Let me get some clothes on and come back and we'll do something with this hair. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I threw some clothes on. Let's do something with this hair. I'm just gonna put a little curl in the back to give it some fluff. I have my curling iron and my flat iron plugged in. So this is gonna be super quick and super quick. We're just putting a little curl, a little bend in the back so it's not flat against my head. We're not looking for any perfect curl. We're not looking for any uniformity. We're just looking for a little bit of fluff. That's it. We're not even looking yet. We're just picking up pieces. Of course, I've done this a million times, so I can go by feel of what needs to be curled. Literally just putting bends in. That's it. No rhyme or reason, because we don't have time and we aren't real worried about it. So, I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. I put on sweats. What's a message from Fetch? I put on sweatpants and this striped long sleeve thermal shirt. It's cold outside, it's only like 41 degrees. And then I'm gonna put a vest on. I got my tennis shoes on. That's how we're rocking it this morning at church. Jenny texted me yesterday and she's like, I'm wearing sweats to church tomorrow. It's going to be cold. I said, girl, heck yeah. I said, I'll dress warm too. I'm glad she texted me because I didn't know it was going to be cold. Because, I don't know, the day before yesterday it was 80 degrees. I was out doing yard work. I got out and worked in my front yard. Day before yesterday. Okay, let's look in the back and see what we got going on. This needs a curl right here. It is nice not to have to wash my hair every day anymore. And yes, I'm growing it out. I'm growing it out. I'm ready for some hair. I know, can you believe it? I know. I can't even believe it. I've had short hair for 100 years, I feel like. And I'm like, you know what? I want some long hair. Some long hair. I want long white hair. So hopefully I can have the wherewithal to not cut it, because y'all know how I get. And I still love short hair. I'm such a short hair girl. I love it. I'll always love it. But I want something different, and the only way to do different is to grow it out. So that's what we're gonna do. Shane does not want me growing it out. I've told y'all this before. But it's my hair. I'll do what I want. See how it gives it some fluff? Okay, but I don't want all this sticking out, so we're gonna get after this with the flat iron. That's what we're gonna do. Curl this. We're not trying to be gorgeous. We're just trying to be presentable, right? All right, that's enough of that. I can't curl my hair with a flat iron. It always comes out like horrible. So I don't even try. I used to try, but I don't try anymore. Okay, this right here, this frizzy mess. Let's bring that down. The underneath, so it's not sticking out, right? See, if my hair was long, I could just throw some fat curls in it and move on. It's the same idea, but longer. Or just throw it in a ponytail, or even put a hat on. We had a football jersey. It was during the Super Bowl at church, Jersey Day, and Jenny came in wearing her Denver Broncos and a hat, a ball cap. She looks so cute. Okay, see, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo. I'm using Plump for Joy dry shampoo in Orange Mango by Not Your Mother's. Keeps it a little fluffy. We're gonna use our favorite hairspray that we've used for 100 years. Herbal Essence. So when we get outside, the wind is gonna blow and this is gonna do whatever it wants to do. You gotta get crazy with it like you did in the 80s. Act like you got you a can of Aquanet. Okay, so that's all. Short hair is super easy. Okay, this lighting is horrible. It's horrible. Finished getting dressed. Okay, we're gonna get out the door. We're gonna do an outfit of the day because we haven't done that in forever. Just put on some little silver hoops, my little cross. Got my wedding ring on today. I usually have on a silicone ring. And I just have on my black sweats, tennis shoes from Walmart, long sleeve thermal shirt from Walmart, and a vest from the Goodwill. That's what we're wearing to church. Simple, quick, and easy. And I got, let's make sure, we got our wallet. I finally got my real ID in the mail. So I had to renew my driver's license, and you have to do the whole real ID thing, and I feel so excited to be done with that. We got our Bible, our water, our coffee. We're out the door. Let's go tell Riley. Riley, bye. Bye, Riley. Bye. She's doing church online. Okay, we'll see you when we see you. Love you, bye. Look what Jonathan made. Did you help with this, Wyatt?
One more piece, no.
No? So he made roast, carrots, potatoes, and his first attempt at homemade cream corn. I can't wait to try it. It is steamy. He's the most. He wants to serve. He wants to serve you. So he made my plate, and he's going to make Wyatt's plate, and then he'll make his plate. And then he made this pretty little, what is this called? Charcuterie. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Me and Wyatt have already been picking at it.
On the corn.
Rosie says, "See about my pizza."
That's great, yeah.
Perfect.
Yum, 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 yum. The lighting, I can't catch it. I can't wait to try it. He made gravy too. And a pretty gravy boat. Okay. I'm home. Oh my gosh, you guys, that roast, carrots, potatoes, and cream corn was so good. There was a bunch of light shining in that video, so you didn't get a good view really, but oh my gosh. So Mama got leftovers, and I'll be taking that to lunch tomorrow. So funny about the cream corn. You guys know Jonathan's from Italy. And the boys were telling me that the other night they were watching Roseanne. And on Roseanne, she was making cream corn. And Jonathan asked Wyatt, he's like, what is cream corn? You know, I guess they don't have cream corn in Italy. I don't know. And so Wyatt was explaining to him what cream corn was. And Jonathan's like, ooh, I'm going to try to make that. So he had never made cream corn before. And it's the best cream corn I've ever had in my life. And I said, ooh, what's the recipe? He's like, Amy, I just made it with love. I never made it before. I said, okay, so last night was the first night you ever heard of cream corn. You've never made it before, and you just whipped it out. And he's like, yeah, I just kind of made it up. And I said, it's the best cream corn I've ever had in my life. It also helped, too, that Wyatt's grandma gave them farm-to-table fresh corn, fresh organic corn from somebody's farm that they know. So I'm sure that helped. But he used milk, heavy cream, onions, salt, pepper, whatever he put in it. And it's the best cream corn I've ever had. And I said, well, kid, you knocked it out of the park. So, yum. Thank you, boys, for having Mama for lunch and feeding me. I ate. And it was so good for my heart and my body and my soul to spend time with the boys. So, okay. I have an Aldi haul for you guys. And then I got to do some laundry. I got to wash some laundry and hang it up to dry because the dryer's broke. Cheers. Got an Alani in Cherry Twist. And it's 3:20. It's probably a little late for this because I'm going to bed early, but whatever. That's good. Church was really good. Had a great service. It was great to see everybody, and I stayed after and visited and had a great time. Okay. I just went into Aldi to get coffee because I'm out, and we ain't trying to run out of coffee. That's a no. So I got a few other things for lunch and to snack on through the week. It's just me and Riley. I got us a loaf of our sourdough. I got some protein bars for work for my desk. I got caramel chocolate peanut nougat and golden vanilla cream. I've had them both. They're both really good. We love those. I just got a little deal of coffee because I'm the only one here this week. So when everybody gets home, I'll buy the big deal. But this is the donut blend. Love it. Peanut butter. I think I still have some Dollar Tree honey peanut butter in my desk, but just in case I don't, I went ahead and grabbed this. I prefer the honey, but I'm not at the honey peanut butter store. I'm at the Aldi. So I got this. I got my premium chocolate dark chunks for the freezer because I've been out for like a month, and I was like, I gotta have my little bits of chocolate. Put those in the freezer. I got a beef kielbasa. And I'll probably fry that up with some eggs or something for dinner one night this week. Or get a cabbage, and I don't know. You can do a million things with this. I got some frozen green beans and some frozen mixed veggies. This is for me, Riley, and the puppies. Oh, I got some little wet dog foods for the puppies to share. I got some grapes. We're going to wash those. I got my organic gala apples to eat with my peanut butter, my favorite. And I got a big bunch of bananas for work and smoothies. So I'll have a bunch of fruit and protein bars for work, leftovers for work. And because when I'm at work, I can't eat, like I've told y'all this, I can't sit down and just eat a whole meal. Like, I can have this because it's not real carby. It's just some meat and a little bit of corn. You can see how much is left. That's fine, but I can't just sit and eat a big meal at work because it makes me tired. So I'll just take some fruit and protein bars, and I just snack on that throughout the day. Or I'll get a salad. I eat lighter at work because otherwise I'll be asleep at my desk, and we're not doing that. When I eat big and heavy, I'm just too full. So, anywho, that's all I got. I'm going to put this stuff away. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys had a beautiful, blessed Sunday, and I love you. The Lord loves you more, and we'll see you guys in the next video.